Your identity is keeping you broke. You're not making money because of who you think you are, or worse, who you think you're not. Today, I'm going to show you how to fix that. Meet Edward Fultz, Mr. Morehouse, Mr. Howard Law, Esquire, Mr. Atlanta to DC, and the ultimate connector of elite black excellence. You see, Edward's a master at bringing together the lawyers, doctors, entrepreneurs, and I'm blessed to be his DJ for his iconic parties and events. So hit subscribe and stick with me. It's time to decide who you are.
With the pinky ring.
Yo, this shit crazy, you heard? My son break like the city, you heard? Real talk.
I'm fucking lit.
Every Friday and Saturday, you can catch me at the Factory 380 in New York City, where the energy is unmatched. I don't just play music here, I set a tone. That's what makes identity so powerful. You show up as who you are no matter where you go. And tonight, I'm heading straight to DC for a community event hosted by Edward Fultz, someone who's mastered the art of identity and connection. His events bring together an elite community of lawyers, doctors, entrepreneurs, black professionals, all thriving in their fields and connected by a shared commitment to excellence. The energy in this room is different. It's built on confidence, clarity, and a strong sense of self. Because when you know who you are, the world responds. See, too often people let their identity limit them. They think, I'm not good enough, or I'm not ready, or I'm not like them. But here's the truth. You are who you decide to be. Success isn't about waiting for permission. It's about deciding to show up as the best version of yourself every single day. One of my favorite Jay lyrics from the Black Album is when he says, "It's one life to live. I can't let a day go by without me being fly or fresh to death, head to toe to the day I rest." And that's really the embodiment of being your identity and showing up as your best version of yourself every single day. Edward's gatherings are proof of what happens when people embrace their identity and step into their greatness. This isn't just networking. This is a movement. And the same principles that create these spaces can transform your life. Decide who you are. Decide to finish. Life is funny, man. I ran into Rallo Boykins, a comedian I went to school with, on the bus of all places. Turns out he's got projects cooking up too. Life is small, but it's all about connections. Let's hear what he's up to.
Tell the story.
Hey, what's good, people? Just all in a day's work. Killer set. And you know, I don't toot my own horn, but I was on one. The Casamigos was in my bloodstream. Had me ready to go. It was fueling me.
So, what, this show number what? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's your month in the
This weekend, this was show number 3. This weekend, and it ended with a bang. Shout out Paris Sachet for having me on Oakey Street. It was like in a warehouse. It was real, like, it was throwback. It felt like the 90s. It was a good time. Beautiful black women was in there. Had a ball. Had a good ass on.
But you in New York, you know what I'm saying? What you be doing in New York?
Man, in New York, my birthday show coming up. My comedy series, Why Are We Like This? Friday, April 26th. Why Are We Like This? I'm getting the craziest comedians you can find in the nation. And when you watch them, you're like, man, why are you like this? That's what I get when I get off stage. I'm like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, this is how I am.
Right.
This is how I am.
So along your comedy journey, man.
Yeah.
When did you make that decision to go all in? What made you decide to finish?
You know what? Shout out Howard University. The same year I started doing comedy in 2008 at like a 4th of July potluck. That same fall, they asked me to do Howard University homecoming comedy show in front of thousands, Crampton Auditorium in front of thousands. I'm not ready, but I had to get ready. Sometimes you ain't ready, you gotta get ready. You just gotta jump. You gotta jump in there. And that's what I did. And when I survived it, I was like, this is it. This is it. Ain't nobody moving. Niggas get through the hour. Hell yes, they do. I seen it. I treaded water, and I was like, this is it. This is it.
Story King with the pinky ring. You're royalty, for God's sake.
You want me to renounce my throne? I will.
From this moment on, I renounce my throne. I am no longer the prince of the mundo. I renounce my throne. happy?
Что ты знаешь? Historia Corolia Brenta.
By the way, if you're loving the vibes, check out my I'm a Piano remix of Faith Evans' I Love You. It's live on my channel. Hit the link in the bio and turn your speakers up. And if you made it this far in the video and you haven't clicked subscribe yet, what are you doing? Like, comment, subscribe, and follow your boy below. Now, let's fast forward to another event that I got to DJ for Edward Fultz. It was the Hierarchy Global Gala. This is what identity looks like in action. It's Black excellence, dressed to the nines, and fully committed to success. But see, here's the thing. You gotta understand. Identity without commitment means nothing. Identity without commitment means nothing. There's a lot of talk these days about goals, dreams, ideas, but no follow through. And that's the difference between being in this room and being on the outside looking in. Commitment starts with believing you're worthy. You have to tell yourself, I am someone who finishes. The way you dress, the way you speak and move, it's all a reflection of your mindset. If you don't see yourself as successful, how can anyone else? So who are you deciding to be today? Don't wait for permission to step into your greatness. Your identity is your power. Decide to finish.
Что ты знаешь? Historia Corolia Brenta.